Good morning, Stacy.
Good morning.
Good morning. We're going to chit chat a little bit about a session you can do, and light band, a bell, a couple dumbbells, basic warm up. So I want you to go through 20 dead bugs, 20 bird dogs, 20 regular hip lifts off the ground. Okay. Get onto your hands and knees and do your neck rotation stuff, your belly breathing. Okay.
That should all take about...
You can run through that twice, set a 5-minute clock, just keep going through the 5 minutes, okay? And then we're gonna get going into kind of the session, all right? So we're gonna start off with either banded or weighted hip lifts. So you can either take your light band and put it across your hips and hold down with your hands and do your hip lifts like this, okay? Or you can take that kettlebell and do the hip lifts like that. Whichever one is harder, and you want to do 4 by 20. Okay? So that's hip lifts.
Okay.
Good. And then we're going to take that same band, put it over your neck, bend down, step on the band. Okay? And then we're going to chop our hips, hamstring stretch, grab your bell, stand. Okay? Depending on your band and bell, that's probably going to be like 12 to 15 reps. Do like 4 sets. Okay? So there's glutes, back of leg, and your back. And now you're going to do your band pull aparts. Okay? Do about 15 of those guys. And then you'll do your bent over Ys. Bent over Y. If you need some weights, grab a couple cans. Some light guys. And just Y. Okay?
And pull aparts, Ys.
Yep, so you'll do a couple sets of those, maybe 2 sets of 20. And then we're gonna work your overhead position and march. So you'll take your kettlebell or your dumbbell, overhead, and then march in place. Okay, go for 30 seconds. Bring that weight down. Other side. 30 seconds. Okay. Bring it back down. So do 30, 30. Then you're going to take your weight, put both hands on your knees, grab that bell, and then row 12 to 15 times. 12 to 15 times. Okay? And then the last thing is you'll go back to your band, demo it up, put it behind those calves and those hamstrings, and then the small reverse crunch. Okay? And you'll do high reps, as many as you can, 3 times. So, to review, right? First thing we did was the weighted hip lifts and the banded deadlifts. Mm-hmm. Okay. 20 reps on the hip lifts, 12 to 15 on the deadlift. Run through that 3 times. Okay. Then you had your band pull apart and your Ys.
Mm-hmm. Your hands.
2 sets of 20.
2 by 20.
Okay. And then you had your overhead march in place, 30 seconds per arm, and then bent over rows, 15 reps per arm.
Do that times 3?
Times 3.
Okay.
And then you have your reverse crunch.
Reverse crunch.
Right? Put this behind your knees. You'll do 3 sets, as many as you can. Good. If you feel good at the end of that, take your 5 or 8 pound dumbbells and do 3 sets of curls under max control. So whenever this arm starts to lag, just stop and wait 30, 40 seconds and do another set, okay? If you can, after that, take that bent over row position, elbows up high, and extend. Just kick back those pinkies towards ceiling with those 5 or 8 pound dumbbells. I'll try the 8 pound dumbbells first and see how those feel. If those feel too much, then go down to your 5.
Cool.
Okay?
Bye.